So it's currently mounted to the chuck with a worm screw. I'm going to turn it around, turn a tenon on it and flip it around so I can grab it with the chuck jaws. And here it's flipped around and I'm removing the worm screw, and I'm going to set the depth with a Forstner bit to remove some material. I'm going to apply CA glue semi-regularly as I turn it because this piece has a lot of ring shake, which is when the growth rings want to separate from one another. Not sure why this happens, but this piece happened to have a fair amount of it. I wasn't sure if it was going to explode or not. As you're hollowing, you want to leave the base somewhat thick to provide some support. I'm using a hooked Easy Wood Tools hollower, periodically putting CA into the ring shake, and again, just hollowing out, slowly making progression on it, and then sucking it out with a vacuum. Once I have the thickness that I'm looking for and the depth, I will shave down the base of it to match the profile that I envisioned. So this is a trick to make the opening of the hollow form appear smaller than it actually was. I gave myself a fair amount of room to work with the hollowing tools. I could have made the opening smaller, but it just made it easier this way. So now I'm taking a piece of flame box elder, and I've got it hot glued onto a glue block, and I'm just carefully sneaking up on the fit so that will fit directly into the opening of the hollow form. So I'm going to glue it on and use the tailstock to clamp it in place. Once it's the glue is set up, then I'm going to finish the top profile and drill the hole for the opening. Then I go through the grits of sanding, and I sand it up to 240 grit. I cut off the small part of the tenon, and then I used a chisel to flush it up and sanded the base. And now I'm just applying a wax finish on it. I was looking for a satin finish, so I just used Howard's Feed and Wax. Easy application, especially for something that doesn't necessarily get a lot of use. I'll end up putting several coats on it and then buffing it to a satin shine.